Welcome to Synapseis, your go-to channel where curiosity meets science. Today we're tackling a fascinating question. Are there really differences between male and female brains? It's a topic that sparked debates for years, but what does science actually say? Let's break it down. Let's start with brain size. On average, male brains tend to be slightly larger than female brains. But brain size doesn't determine intelligence. It's much more complicated than that. In fact, larger brains do not directly correlate with smarter thinking. Intelligence is influenced by how your brain works, not just its size. Some specific areas of the brain, like the amygdala, are slightly larger in men. The amygdala is tied to emotions and how we react to them. But this difference isn't a rule, it's just an average trend. What's more important is that brain structure varies greatly from person to person, regardless of gender. So while there may be differences on average, they don't define how we all think or feel. Next, let's look at hormones. Testosterone and estrogen influence brain development and the way our brains work. They help shape everything from memory to emotional responses. For instance, neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which control mood, motivation, and even memory, are affected by these hormones. Studies show that men and women can have different levels or activities of these neurotransmitters, but the differences are subtle. For example, serotonin has been linked to mood regulation. Some research suggests women may be more sensitive to serotonin changes, possibly explaining why women are more likely to experience conditions like depression. But again, this isn't a hard and fast rule. It varies widely between individuals. So, what about actual behavior and cognition? Some studies have shown that men tend to perform slightly better on spatial tasks, such as mental rotation or navigation, while women often do better in verbal memory tasks or multitasking. But here's the twist. These differences are small and there's huge overlap. This means many men excel in verbal tasks, and many women perform well on spatial tasks. So, these trends don't tell us anything about individuals. Plus, it's important to remember that culture and social expectations play a massive role. For instance, boys are often encouraged to play with toys that develop spatial skills, while girls may be encouraged to focus on language. These societal pressures shape how we learn and develop our abilities. So, are male and female brains really different? Yes, in some small ways. But those differences don't dictate how we think, feel, or act on a daily basis. In fact, our brains are much more similar than different when it comes to overall function and potential. Brains are complex and unique, shaped by biology and personal experience. What matters most is how each person's brain has developed, based on their life experience, not their gender. And that's a wrap. So, the next time someone says men and women's brains are fundamentally different, just remember we're more alike than we think. Thanks for tuning into Synapseis, where facts meet curiosity. Rain, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing facts and scientific insights. Catch you in the next video.